What's going on, guys? This is Dwayne here with howtobuildcredittv.com, and I am back again with another YouTube live stream. We normally try to do live streams on Mondays at 7 p.m. Central Time, so it is Monday at 7 p.m. Well, it's a little past 7 p.m. It's 7:03 Central Time, so here we are for another installment, another episode of our live stream here. Let me go ahead and wait for some people to join back into the live stream here before I kind of get into some of the content. What's going on, Dead Mouse? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Hey, if you're new to the channel or if this is the first time that you're watching one of our live streams, my name is Dwayne, and on this channel we normally talk about everything you need to know about credit cards, and how to make money using credit cards. So if that sounds like something in which you're interested, be sure to subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. All right, cool. So yeah, so today is Monday, like I said, normally, and I'm doing the live stream from Houston. So if you're watching this back on the replay, let me know from where you're watching, because I think that's pretty cool. We have some people watching from Puerto Rico last time, which I thought was really awesome. Clearly Puerto Rico is America, right? But it's not treated as such, and a lot of us don't think of it as such, but that's really cool nevertheless. So let me know from where you guys are watching, and I will be sure to say hi to you guys, especially if you're watching back here now in the live stream. All right, so Dead Mouse, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you, sir. Angel, what's going on, man? I see you with the rude boy. All right, Angel. Alberto, thank you for stopping by the stream. Paulette, thank you for joining the stream. Antoine, what's going on, man? Thank you for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you, sir. What's going on, Trey? How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Always nice to see a friendly face. Brian, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you, sir. Hi, Miss Gatlin. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, look at this guy. Hey, Jesus. First of all, thanks for stopping by. And so right before I started the stream, I looked at that tab that I still have open. Let me show you. Look at this. Look at this tab. It just... Oh, you can't see it. Never mind. Look, I totally swiped over there, but you can't see it because I'm not sharing my screen. But you can see it now. What's this? Install system audio. I don't even know what this is. Something popped up on my screen. I will cancel that. Hopefully you guys can hear me though. Hey, so yeah, dude, look, this is what I was, I literally, before the live stream started, I was like, man, let me look at this. First of all, this is a pretty dope card, and I still haven't looked at it the way I needed to. But it is a pretty cool card. One of the things that caught my attention right off the top was the fact that the APR is really low. I mean, this is 11.25, 13.25, and 15.25, of course, based on your credit worthiness. But dude, I haven't given a proper look at that card yet, unfortunately. But thanks for putting that on the comment. I appreciate you. All right, let me switch back to the camera here. Real quickly, you guys can hear me, right? Just want to make sure you guys can hear me because something weird popped up in the software. Just let me know if you can hear me, please, and thank you. Something weird popped up in the software talking about installing something audio, and I clicked no. So there's that. All right, so let me go back in here and say what's up to you guys. What's going on, Lyndon? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you, sir. Absolutely. It's absolutely good to be seen. Spence, how you doing, sir? Thanks for joining the live stream. Teresa, thank you for coming by the stream. I appreciate you, ma'am. Hello, Janelle. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for those thumbs up. Some of you guys have given thumbs up already. I appreciate you guys. That is freaking awesome. Thank you for that. Just want to make sure you guys can hear me. Okay, good. Thanks, Trey. I appreciate that. Because like I said, something weird popped up on the software. Okay, cool. Crystal Davis, thank you for stopping by the stream. I don't think I've seen you before. You may have watched, but I appreciate you taking the time to comment. So thank you for stopping by. Keith, what's going on, sir? Thank you for joining the stream. Pink Lady Barber, hey, how are you? Ebony, thank you for, okay, watching from Atlanta. I see you. Thank you for stopping by the stream. My niece lives in Atlanta currently, even though ironically she texted today in a family text message or like a group message saying that she was going to be moving back home, and back home for her is New York. I don't know why exactly, but in the group chat, I was like, okay, I need to get my tuxedo ready. I was cracking jokes basically saying that maybe she's getting married and she's moving back to New York to be with her boo, but I don't even know exactly why. Steven, what's going on, man? Steven says, your content is the best. Steven, I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much for saying that. Comments like that makes it easier to continue to upload videos just like this one. So I appreciate you for saying that, Stephen. Thank you very much. Thelma, watching from Los Angeles, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you very, very much. I love seeing a familiar face, and you're definitely one of the faces that are here watching the live stream, so I appreciate you very, very much. Derek, what's going on, man? Thank you for stopping by the stream. Gregory, thank you for stopping by the stream. Robert Thomas, thank you for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you, sir. I am doing a lot better now that the camera is on. Before I turned on the stream, I was like, man, I'm not feeling this stream, you know, but I want to make a commitment to this channel and to the community and try to, you know, at least provide some kind of place or platform for people to have their questions answered in regards to credit and, you know, or like credit cards or like how to make money using credit cards, whether it's cashback money or points that you redeem towards travel or hotel or whatever. So I'm glad. I'm actually, my spirit has gotten a lot more upbeat since I started the live stream, which is always pretty cool. I really appreciate you guys watching on Mondays and coming back to see another installment. What's going on, D? Thank you for stopping by. Sneaky25, my Monday ritual. What's up, Dwayne? Sneaky25, I appreciate you, and awesome profile pic. Very awesome profile pic. Venezuela Dockery, thank you for stopping by the channel. You said, I paid off 3 credit cards and ready for new action. I hear you, bro. First of all, awesome job paying off those credit cards. You should definitely see an increase in your score because your utilization is going to be 0 or insanely low. So that's really, really cool. Let me know how your score, how your score responds to that. Jerry, thank you very much for that $2 super chat. Thank you for starting it off right, man. I appreciate you right out the gate. Thank you, Jerry. I'm going to get to your name in just a second, but I see that you gave a $2 super chat. Thank you for taking your hard-earned money and showing that you support the channel and the cause. Thank you, sir. D. Anderson, what's going on, bro? Hey, D, I wanted to comment on your video. What video was it? It was a video you uploaded, I want to say Saturday. It's a credit card video, and the comments were disabled. And I think you were playing a Bob Marley joint, but I couldn't remember. I can't remember now because it was an instrumental, right? And I was like, yo, I see you, D. But anyway, I couldn't make a comment on the video because you disabled the comments. But I don't remember the credit card, so let me know if you remember what card I'm talking about. Ant Stan, let's get it popping. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you very, very much. Cedric, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by, sir. All right. We got Mr. Robot 3000. By the way, guys, in this video, since I haven't mentioned what it is we're going to talk about this evening, in this video, I kind of want to talk a little bit about bankrate.com. That's bankrate.com. That website, I use that site quite a bit to go on there and kind of see what's going on. I really use it a lot now for online banking account, whether it's a checking account or a savings account. Most of the time, it's a savings account when I go there to kind of see what's the highest interest or percentage that I can earn from a savings account and kind of what, you know, the requirements are to get that particular percentage. So we're going to have a look at that this evening. And that site has a wealth of information. There's stuff on there about mortgage. There's credit card information on there. There's loan information on there. There are clearly information on there about checking account, savings account. So it's a really, really good website. I don't remember how I came across it, but I came across this site a very, very long time ago. So we're going to be looking at that this evening. What's going on, a pimp? Thank you for stopping by the site for this site. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Robinson, thank you for stopping by. Just an update on Navy Credit Union secured card. Well, okay, what's the update? Okay, here we go. I'm sorry. Your credit limit will be equal to the amount of, the credit limit will be equal to the amount of your refundable security deposit. You have to deposit at least $200 to open an account, and you can ultimately deposit up to $50,000 in total. Robinson, it's actually $5,000 in total. Okay, I actually have that card. I just got that card recently, and it's $5,000 max. If $50,000 would be crazy for somebody to even do that, but it's $5,000 max. So you may want to double check that. I actually just opened the card, and I did max it out at $5,000. Alex, thank you for joining the live stream. I appreciate you, sir. Ivan, thank you for joining the stream. Everything is great with me, especially now that the camera's on. My friends are here. We're doing the live stream. It's a Monday at 7 p.m. So my energy is all the way up, which is really, really cool because, clearly it wouldn't make sense if I was doing a live stream and I didn't have energy. But that's just me personally and like what I'd like to see and what I like to listen to. If someone's talking to me, I prefer them to have a decent type of pace or their pacing to kind of be, upbeat. But, different people deliver different. And also, of course, different people command a different type of attention, or like they get a different type of attention from you depending on how they speak and the cadence in which they speak. So anyway, that's a little too much. Ivan, thanks for joining the stream, bro. Mr. Alexander 19, doing well. Thank you for joining the stream, sir. What are your thoughts on the Chase Freedom to start with Chase? I think Chase Freedom is a great card to start. I personally started with the Chase Freedom Unlimited card. I don't know why I did that, actually, because at the time I had a Quicksilver card, which was the same exact thing with the 1.5% cash back. But I think the Chase Freedom is a great card to start with. I think it's the better card to start between the Freedom Unlimited and the Chase Freedom, because that 5% is going to add up a lot quicker. As a matter of fact, once you get started with that, don't be in a hurry to redeem your points for cash, because your points are going to be a lot more valuable if you redeem it towards travel. So to answer your question, the Chase Freedom card is a great card to start with in regards to Chase. So let me know how that goes and let me know what your experience is if you end up getting that card. Ricky, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you, sir. Mr. Alexander 19 says, how often should I apply for a credit card? Great question. You're probably asking the wrong person because I've applied for a lot of cards recently. But I think a safe number to say in regards to how often you should apply for a card would be, number one, it depends on what's going on with your credit, right? Like, what's your score? What does your credit inquiries look like? If you have 7 inquiries, clearly I'm not going to tell you should be applying for a credit card every 6 months. I will not tell you that. But I think a safe number to say in regards to how many cards or how often you should apply for a credit card would probably be anywhere from 10 to 12 months. That's being very conservative, or I shouldn't say very, but maybe just regular conservative. Because there's really no need for you to get a lot of cards unless you're crazy like me, or you had issues like I did and you had a really high credit score and you want to just see, what kind of awesome sign-up bonuses that you can get. However, if that's not the case, I would suggest anywhere between 10 to 12 months before applying for another card. I mean, 12 months, 1 year is always a good safe number before applying for another card. And depending on the card that you have or that you currently own, you want to give it a fair shake. You want to make sure that you're using that card as much as possible, especially if you want to earn cash back or points or whatever. You want to make sure that you're giving the majority of your attention to that card. And if you get another card, you're going to have to split your attention with that card and split your money and all that good stuff. So that's my answer. Sorry for the long-winded answer, but that's the answer. All right, cool. Let's see here. Antoine says, when your credit is checked, does your score go down during and after the lender takes a snapshot? Your score goes down after your credit is pulled. So if you apply for a car loan or you applied for any kind of loan or even a credit card, the inquiry, the score goes down because of a couple of things. Number one, it could go down because of the inquiry. Okay, it'll go down a couple of points. It will also go down because of the new account, which is kind of the same thing, I guess, the inquiry. But the new account really kind of refers to the fact that if it's a credit card, it's going to affect your average age of credit. So initially, your inquiry will affect your score, okay? And then the average age of credit, if it's a credit card, will affect your overall credit, your overall credit score, because it's going to lower your average age of credit. So those two things will be affected initially right off the bat, and your score could go down, anywhere from 5 to, I would say, like 15 points. I mean, that sounds like a lot, but your score will come back up. In 6 to 8 months, your score will probably be back to where it was, to be honest with you. That is a great question. Don't know how to say this. Nian Properties, thank you for watching from New York City. I appreciate you a lot. Here we go. Let's see. It's kind of weird. Okay. Okay, Roger, thanks for joining the stream. Roger's watching from South Carolina. Quick question. If someone adds you as an authorized user on credit line and they take you off, what happens? Do you keep the history? Great question. I think, and I say I think because I'm not 100% sure. There were a couple of people that was on an account of mine, and that account no longer exists, and they did get the history. I don't know in the months to come that they would keep that history. If a couple of you guys, if you guys are were on my Chase account, the one with the $1,000 credit limit, let me know if a couple of months go by and that history is still on your credit report, and then that way I'll know the answer to that. I know as of now that it's still on some people's account, but that may just be because it hasn't updated yet. So to answer your question, I'm not sure, Roger. I'm not sure if it stays, if the history stays. I know for a fact that clearly you're not going to have the available credit line, the credit limit. And so I would believe that since you're not going to have the available credit limit anymore, that you would lose the history as well. So I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I don't know the answer to that. But hopefully we'll find out in the months to come from other people that are already on or were on my other accounts. 912 all day long says the audio is working good. Thank you for chiming in on that, and thank you for joining the live stream. Ronald, what's going on, bro? Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate you very much. Let's see here. Scrolling. Cornell, what's going on, sir? Thank you for stopping by. Bodyguard 856 is watching from New York. Awesome. Cool. A pimp says, want your credit. Like, want your credit? Not sure. I'm not sure I understand that. Like, comment, and subscribe, folks. Absolutely. I agree. I'm not sure what you mean before want your credit, but I'm sure you'll fix that. Cool. Let's see here. Just kind of scrolling. Okay, Ebony says my FICO is 713 with Discover, and Credit Karma score is a 699. Ebony, first of all, that's an awesome FICO score. Thank you for sharing that information here. And I would totally trust Discover before Credit Karma. Now, this is interesting because I personally have experienced where my FICO score is always higher than my Credit Karma score. So I'm glad that there's somebody else out there. Thank you, Ebony. That has that same exact experience. It's not, mine is not that much higher. Yours is 14 points higher, according to Discover. Mine is not that much higher, to be honest. Mine is like 6 points or so higher, but it is always higher. So I personally wouldn't worry about it because your FICO score is what matters. And more than likely, what Discover has is what Discover is going to use as far as having you be approved or not for their particular products. Credit Karma, I mean, it's really a snapshot. I mean, in reality, your FICO score is what matters, and your FICO score, the scoring model 8, the FICO score model 8 is the one that's most used currently right now, that most lenders use, and they use to validate, you know, if they should extend credit to you or a loan or whatever. So so I wouldn't worry about that. Sneaky25 says, I got 2 collection letters for doctor bills. Do I pay them? They go on my report or wait and negotiate? Man, well, community, help me. It's weird. I don't want to tell somebody not to pay their bills, especially their doctor bills, especially if the bill hasn't been just, you know, already there for a couple of years. If it was there for a couple of years, I'd be like, man, don't pay it because it's already affected your score. It's already hit your score, and the effects of it is less, and it's going to lessen over time. So initially, I mean, I think if it hits your credit report, it's going to affect you negatively, right? So if I were you, and if you were in a situation where you could pay for it, I would suggest just go ahead and pay for it. Like, that's just my suggestion. But I'm curious to see what everyone else says in the comment section. So feel free to comment and let them know, guys. Okie dokie. All right, cool. I'm sorry, just reading here. reading here. Okay, Chasing Our Future says, "What's up, Dwayne? I have a Capital One secured card. I've had it for 6 months now. They just increased my limit to 500. Awesome, congratulations. Going to get a new card in January. Any suggestions for a new card? Thanks, Dwayne." Man, first of all, absolutely suggestion for a new card. My first suggestion for a new card would be the Discover It secured card, depending on your score, right? So like if January comes around and your score is like 690, then I would say that you could easily go to the Discover website, go to the American Express website, and see if you're pre-qualified. Now you may be pre-qualified, and so if you are pre-qualified, be sure to use somebody's referral link. Mine would be awesome, but if you don't use mine, use somebody's referral link for your Discover card or your American Express card. So if you're interested in kind of getting your feet wet with cash back, then I would say just go ahead and get the Discover It card. If you have a 690 or above credit score by the time January rolls around. If you don't, no big deal. Okay, definitely you can still see if you're pre-qualified at their website. And if you are, take advantage of it. If you're not, then go ahead and apply for the secured card. But be sure to transfer to the 5% cashback category. So if you're getting your feet wet with cashback or points or anything like that, the Discover It card is a good card to get because they're going to match all the cashback you earned during your first year of membership. And that's one of the things I was talking about earlier in the stream, right? You want to make sure you focus on one card, especially if you want to maximize the cashback or points. So you want to make sure you take that first year and just put all of your expenses on the Discover card, and you'll be surprised to see how quickly your cashback adds up on that card. And they match whatever it is your first year. So I'm not sure if you know, but me personally, I've earned over $1,700 with my Discover card, and it was my Discover secured card. So anyway, that's my long-winded answer to that question, Chasing Our Future. All right, Bobby, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you, sir. Steven says, "Dwayne, do you have any recommendations on best places to check your credit, my credit score? Heard Credit Karma isn't very accurate." Steven, the best place is going to be using myfico.com. That is the best place, period, because that's your FICO score. So I'm cheap. I'm okay with Credit Karma, and I'm also okay with it because my scores, it's highish, so I don't really worry about the details. But if you want accurate, I would definitely suggest that you get on myfico.com and consider paying for your credit scores. So that's my 2 cents on that. Tyrone Williams, what's going on, bro? Dude, I think you changed your profile pic, huh? You got these cards up here. I see you. Let's see what cards you got. You got a Navy Federal card. I think you have a Chase card. You have an Alliant card, a Citibank Double Cash card, American Express, and Discover card. Dude, that's a nice profile pic, bro. I see you. You said, "What's up, Dwayne? What do you think about the Merrick Bank Double Your Line Visa card? I received a $900 pre-approval." Dude, honestly, with that lineup, if you have these cards that's in your profile pic, I mean, it's just another card, to be honest. I mean, $900 is not that high of an approval. One of the things that I think that I've learned is that when you wait and you don't have any inquiries, so let's say 2 years, because that's worst case scenario, right? Because most of us would have to wait 2 years for something to fall off of our credit report. So let's say you wait 2 years. When you wait 2 years and then apply for a card that you actually really want, chances of getting a higher credit limit is just like, it's a lot higher because there are no inquiries, okay, which is always a good look. And, like your credit report has kind of simmered down. There's not a lot of activity, which is always a good look, especially since you already have a couple of credit cards. And so then when you apply, you should be able to get a nice credit limit. So I don't know. I mean, for me personally, I wouldn't worry about it. I would even suggest maybe looking at the Pedal card. Go to the Pedal website, pedal.com, and fill out the information as far as the pre-qualification deal and kind of see what they say. I don't know. You know what? Don't even listen to me, Tyrone. Don't even listen to me, man. Just chill. If I were you, I would just chill. $900 is not a high limit, and I don't know that you should open a brand new account just for $900 to be honest with you. Okay. Sorry, I'm reading, guys. One of the things I want to talk about here today, real quickly, is and I make this comment a lot. I wish I could like create like shortcuts on my cell phone where I press like *2 and it's like a generic answer. Like because like I answer a lot of the same questions in my comment section for videos, which is fine. Like I mean, it's not that big of a deal. But one of the things I want to clear up or make sure that I mention is the fact that there is a huge difference between your due date and your closing date or your cycle end date. Okay, cycle end date, closing date, those are kind of the same things. Your due date is when your bill is due. So my due date could be on the 1st, it could be on the 15th of the month. Okay, that's my due date. That's when I need to make a payment so that my payment history is in good standing. Okay, making a payment could be your minimum payment, which I don't recommend. I recommend paying your credit card bills in full every single month. As a matter of fact, I pay mine at least once a week or once every 2 weeks. So your due date could be on the 15th, but your closing date could be after that. It could be before that. It doesn't matter when your closing date is, but the closing date is super important because the closing date is when the credit card company reports to the bureau. So if my closing date was on the 29th, okay, then I know that they're going to report to the bureau on the 30th or the 31st if there's a 31st, okay? So whatever your balance is, whatever your snapshot of your credit card account is at that time is what's going to be reported. So in a sense, it doesn't really matter what you've been doing the entire month, okay? It doesn't even matter what your balance is after your due date to some extent. What really matters is what is going to be reported after your closing date. So Credit Karma, Credit Sesame, Wallet Hub, all these different apps basically update your account every 7 days, right? So the reason why your score is going to fluctuate so much or can fluctuate in every 7 days is the fact that you're using your card and that's influencing your credit card utilization. But the information is only reported to the credit bureaus once for the entire month, okay? And that's going to be after your closing date, okay? Your closing date is not the same thing as your due date, all right? So the closing date is what matters. It matters what your balance is then because that is when the snapshot is taken and sent to the credit bureau. So I just want to clear that up because I've been saying that a whole lot in my comments section, and I'm sure I'm going to keep saying it because that's what this channel is about. It's about credit and building credit and all that good stuff. So I just wanted to say that real quickly. All right, let's see. A pimp says, 2 questions, Dwayne. Capital One Quicksilver and Citi Double Cash. Which is your favorite, and what's a good way to build relationship with the two companies? Quicksilver, which is your favorite? Tough question in regards to favorite. I mean, I started with the Quicksilver. I mean, that was the card that I kind of got my initial success and experience in regards to cash back, and I saw the power in that, even though it was just 1.5%. So it kind of just depends on the person that's using those two cards. Clearly you get 2% with the Citibank card, but you get the 1.5 no matter what you do with your Capital One Quicksilver card, right? So the Citibank double cash card, you're going to have to make your payment in order to get that second 1%. So you get the 1% when you make your purchase, and you get the other 1% after you make the payment. For someone like me, that's not a problem because I'm going to make my payments all the time. But if someone carries a balance on their credit card, which I don't recommend unless you just want to make the credit card companies some more money, if someone carries a balance on their credit card, then the Capital One Quicksilver card is a better card for them because they just get the 1.5 right off the top. You know what I mean? Whether they pay their bill or not, they already got that 1.5% cash back. And one of the things I like about Capital One, the Quicksilver card, and the Capital One app is that you are able to see exactly how much cash back you've gotten. So let's say I use my card today on Monday. By the time Wednesday, Thursday rolls around, I'll see how much cash back I've gotten from that purchase that I made on Monday. So I guess in a roundabout way, even though I like the Citi Double Cash card, I like it better. But maybe if someone, like I said, is going to have a balance that sits on the card, then the Capital One Quicksilver card is probably a better card for them. Good question though. Very good question. All right. Okay. Hey, Credit Card Maestro, stopping in, dude. You're probably not even here anymore because I'm so far behind on these comments. But thanks for stopping in, bro. I appreciate you, sir. And I'm doing well. I appreciate you stopping by. How was your time in Dallas, man? I didn't even get to finish watching your vlog. I think I watched like the first three or 4 minutes, which was pretty cool. Some good editing in there for sure. Let me know how Dallas was, by the way. Did you end up going to Six Flags? I know you like had pictures, not pictures, but like you had videos. I don't know if you guys were on your way there or not, but let me know if you enjoyed your trip to Dallas. Broke to Boss Lady, thank you for stopping by. You keep the history, but we'll stop reporting. Okay, wow. Well, I didn't know that, and thank you for sharing that information in regards to the authorized user. Um, what's going on, Josh? Thanks for stopping by, sir. I appreciate you very much. Um, Lyndon says, how to get an 800 credit score, says, how many inquiries is too many for applying for the Amex Blue? Um, as far as I'm concerned, if you're pre-approved, go for it. If you're not pre-approved, then I would just wait. I would wait, and that was one of those things. The American Express card, the blue cash card from American Express, was the first card that I applied for in 2018, and at that time, I probably had two inquiries because I know I had an inquiry for a Chase card from 2017, and also, actually, I had more than two. I'm lying. I had a Chase card from 2017. I had a Macy's card from 2017. I had the Discover It Secured card from 2017, and then I had the Citibank card from 2017. So I had four inquiries when I applied for that American Express card in August 2018. However, my score was pretty good, and so and I was also pre-approved, which is why I applied for it. So that's kind of my 2 cents. I had four inquiries, but I'm not going to recommend that if you have four inquiries, you should go ahead and apply for that card. That's not what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure my credit score was probably 7 something. At least it was over 730. I'm sure at the time that I applied for that card. So if I were you, or if anybody is interested in getting that particular card, no inquiries is always good, to be honest, because you're going to get a better credit limit. But if you're pre-approved and you want the card, get the card. That's my 2 cents on that. Brian Love says, is there a way to establish good credit in a bankruptcy? Brian, great question. I'm pretty sure in bankruptcy they try to tell you not to do anything credit-wise. However, if you are wanting to get a credit card, I would suggest possibly getting a secured credit card. That's the best route. If there's a bank close to you that offers a secure credit card, I would suggest going with them because your likelihood of being approved, your chances of being approved will be a lot greater than going with someone else. You may want to just look for secured cards that you can get approved for even if you have a bankruptcy. I think Open Sky is one of those cards. I'm not really a huge fan of Open Sky. I really like secured cards where you can graduate to an unsecured card. But if you're wanting to just kind of get your feet wet or reestablish in regards to credit, then a secured card is probably the way to go. A self-lender may be another option, to be honest with you. Self-lender is pretty easy. You can look that up at selflender.com. Okie dokie. Hey, Nina, thank you for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you. Nina says, hey, y'all. Oh, gosh, David, look at you, bro. David, I sent you a message right before the live stream. First of all, David, thanks for joining the live stream. I sent you a message before the live stream because things are a little chaotic for me. I hate having to reschedule, but I think I probably will have to reschedule. And what I said in the email was that I was going to let you know tonight exactly what that date is and not waver. There's a lot going on for me right now, but we can talk about it after the live stream. If we need to work it out and I somehow need to make tomorrow happen, I will do my best to do so. But we'll talk about it after the live stream tonight. By the way, guys, David has a channel and he talks about credit, talks about credit cards, he talks about traveling, talks about camera and photography. He talks a lot about Colombia, which I'm a little jealous about, David, to be honest with you, because I need to be doing some traveling, and it seems like Colombia is the place to be. I mean, I haven't heard it just from you. I've heard it from a lot of other people as well. But be sure to check out his channel, guys, and subscribe if you have not. QVs, what's going on, man? He says, what's up, Credit Guru? Dude, I guess you're not watching my videos, man. In the beginning of my videos, it says warning, right? And it flashes, I'm not a guru or an expert. Just sharing my experiences, but I appreciate the kind words for sure. Appreciate the kind words for sure. Okay, so real quickly, guys, David and I were supposed to be doing a live stream, and it was supposed to be tomorrow at 6:30. So I don't know if that's going to happen tomorrow or not, but I will keep you guys posted in regards to that, so that you can tune in and check out that live stream on his channel over there. Okie dokie. New to credit, what's going on, Sergio? Man, I haven't seen you in a while, bro. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope all is well with you, sir. Juan, do you have any room for AUs? I do. If you're interested in doing that, you can join on Patreon, or you can just send me an email first if you'd like. You can send me an email at helpingothersprosper@gmail.com. That's helpingothersprosper@gmail.com. It's spelled exactly like all the words are. Eddie, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by the stream, sir. Curtis, thank you. He says first time in your live stream from Arkansas. Cool. Thanks for joining the stream. I appreciate you, man. Gotcha. Here we go. Farland06 says, what's the best platform to use that gives you good advice on what to do to raise your score? Great question. I think a lot of people enjoy Wallet Hub. Wallet Hub is kind of new. Well, it's not really kind of new, but it's new to a lot of people. Wallet Hub is pretty decent as far as giving you advice to improve your score. I use Nerd Wallet, and I also use Credit Karma. So those are three different things. What I would suggest is I would download the apps and see what you like among those three different apps, and kind of, it'll kind of weed itself out. Like, you'll kind of gravitate more towards one or two, and then that way you'll kind of know what's best for you in regards to, which one you like as far as the information they're giving you in order to improve your credit score. Wallet Hub is good, like I said. Nerd Wallet is good, and Credit Karma is also good. Kind of probably in that order: Wallet Hub, Nerd Wallet, and Credit Karma, as far as how to improve your score. Raquel, thank you for joining the stream. You said, I need to get qualified for home equity line of credit and RV? What? RV? What? Oh my God. Guys, by the way, look at my head, guys. Look at that. Can y'all see that? I got sunburned because I was out walking 10 miles. I walked 10 miles on Thursday, July 4th, and I did it again. I did it back in June sometime, but I was like, man, today's a day. I'm gonna hit this 10 miles. Let's go. And it's so weird because it wasn't even that hot, but I guess I need to get acclimated to the sun, even though I'm pretty much in the sun every day, but my head is not exposed. So I got sunburned. Your boy got sunburned. Look at this. I'm peeling. It's crazy. People are like, black people get sunburned? I do get sunburned. Anyway, okay. Raquel says she needs to get qualified for a home and equity line. Well, first of all, just keep doing what you're doing in regards to your credit. You know what I mean? Just like know what's going on with it, pay your bills on time, and just kind of continue to see what you can do to improve it. If you need to, pay down a particular credit card so that your credit utilization can go up, then you definitely want to do that to make sure that that improves your overall credit score. Okie dokie. All right. Okay, 24/7 hustle. My FICO score is 804, 810, and 806. Awesome. Congratulations, and thank you for sharing that here. Definitely took you some time to get up there, I would assume. What's your average age of credit? All right, kind of looking through some of the comments here real quickly before I jump on over um, to kind of looking at bankrate.com, which is my go-to website. I love that site a lot. Jason, what's going on? Jason Alley, thank you for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you guys. Jesus says, can I get the new Discover It card every year to get the cash back match? I know you can only have two. I think you can only have two Discover cards. So me personally, I got the first one in 2017 and then I got the second one in 2018. I don't know what happens after that. I think you can only have two. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure, but I don't. I'm pretty not sure. And so like you got to use them wisely. You know what I mean? I wouldn't necessarily recommend doing it back to back unless you want to. Um, I don't know what happens if you close one account and wait a year or whatever, if you're going to be eligible to do that again. I don't know that I'm going to find that out, to be honest with you. I'm probably not going to find out because I'm not going to close the account that I opened first, which is from 2017. So I don't know. But yeah, you can have two. I know that for sure. You can do it back to back. So that is my 2 cents on that. Hey, Keith, thank you so much for that $10 super chat. I appreciate you, Keith. Thank you for taking your hard-earned money and donating to the cause, to this channel, and supporting me. I appreciate that a lot. All right, going through here, going through. Oh, this is pretty cool. I love seeing the interaction here. Oh, okay. Francisco says, hey, Dwayne, what do you think about the U.S. Bank credit card? First of all, Francisco, listen, man, I was totally going to do tonight's live stream about U.S. Bank credit cards. And at the last minute, I was like, nah, I'm not going to do it. So I just kind of decided to push it off. I think U.S. Bank credit cards are good. I have the U.S. Bank Cash Plus Visa Signature Card. I think that's the name. It's a lot. It's a lot. But that's a 5% cashback card, and there are two categories that you choose that you can earn 5% cash back, and one category where you earn 2% cash back. Now, that card is one of the cashback cards that is super underrated and a lot of people don't talk about. And I'm not sure if it's because of the customer service. U.S. Bank customer service is like, I don't like it. You know what I mean? Like I'm just kind of spoiled. I'm a snob like that. Where Discover customer service is good. American Express's customer service is good. I don't really call the other credit cards that much, but I do know that U.S. Bank, their customer service is like, I don't know. I don't like it at all, to be honest with you. But the credit card itself, the credit cards are pretty good. And if you're interested in doing that, I would suggest you going to their website, seeing if you're pre-qualified, and go for it. If you're not pre-qualified, you definitely want to consider getting the secured card. That is a great card, and you can absolutely be promoted or graduate to an unsecured card. So that's my 2 cents on that, Francisco. I hope that helped. Eli, what's going on, bro? I appreciate you stopping by. Ronald Anderson, thank you for stopping by the live stream, sir. All right. Ronald says, hey, Dwayne, thanks to you, my credit score is over 600. Hey, man, like I told you, we're going to take care of you. Give it some more months, and we should be in a better position for sure. Thank you for sharing that information, though. Jesus says, does anyone know how I can get invited for the Optimum card? Olo Optimum? I know the Olo card. 2.5% cash back on everything. No annual fee. That's pretty freaking dope. I personally don't know, unfortunately. Let's see here. Brian Bauer, thanks for stopping by the stream, bro. Okay, Chasing Our Future says, Dwayne, I went to the Discover pre-approval section and was pre-approved for the Discover It. I applied and they denied me. What? Current scores were 685 and 677. That's why I'm waiting a full year now. Okay, got you. Okay, well, yeah, definitely that's good. That's good to actually wait that full year. Man, I'm sorry they denied you. That sucks that you were pre-approved and they still denied you. But like I said, it's really hard to give advice in regards to that because I don't know exactly what's going on with everyone's credit report. Your score is a part of the equation, but then there are also other factors. And I know a lot of us stress the score and a lot of us stress out about the score, but there are also other factors for sure that they look at. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Okie dokie. Jakari, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by the stream, man. I appreciate you. That boy Credit Card Maestro says, I'm still here, bro. Dallas was awesome. Houston is next for sure. I hate roller coasters. Hey, dude, what are you coming to Houston for? There's like nothing here. That's so bad. I live in Houston and I said that. But I'm curious to see what you're coming to Houston for sure. Oh wow, cool. Bobby Davis, thanks for stopping by the stream. You said, would my local credit union be a good bank to establish credit with? Absolutely. First of all, they pre-approved you for a 3,000 credit card and a 9% APR. Dude, that is freaking awesome. Credit unions actually do a really good job of taking care of their customers. So, and most of the times their rates are a lot lower. So, congratulations to you, and I would definitely take advantage of that for sure. What's going on, Carlos? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you, sir. Okie dokie. All right, so there are a couple of people here that I haven't acknowledged in the stream, but that's just because I'm trying to get to the website to talk a little bit about bankrate.com because I love that site. Broke to Boss Lady says a secured credit card with Open Sky is a very good one because you have no hard pull. Thank you for sharing that information, and I did not remember that, to be honest with you. I did a video on it, but I didn't remember that information. All right, so there are some good questions going on here. First of all, thank you for people that are in the chat that are answering these questions. I know that I see some here that I haven't answered, but I do see that some of you guys have answered the questions. D. Anderson says, Columbia, I will be going solo. I see you, bro. That's funny. Raquel says, Dwayne, I would like to see a video about the online savings account and checking account. There are a couple of videos on there. I know I have a lot of videos on my channel. Like I think it's like 165 videos. But if you went back to my channel, just click on my channel name and then click on videos, you'll see well, it's going to be a lot to look at. But just read the title. Don't necessarily look at the thumbnail. Read the title, and that'll give you a better understanding as to what's going on with the videos there. Noreen, first of all, thanks for stopping by the channel. Noreen says, great advice as always. Taught me patience. Boy, patience is a tough one. Some people wait a lifetime for certain things. You know what I mean? And I'm really speaking to myself in regards to that. Some things are worth waiting a lifetime for, and patience is a tough lesson, boy. Especially now in the society in which we live now, it's very tricky to be patient. So thanks for taking the time to say that, Noreen. That's really awesome. T Wash, what's going on, bro? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you, sir. The Coin Alley, thank you for stopping by. Says I'm listening today. My eyes, okay, are dilated, so I can't read and respond. All right, cool. Well, wait, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate that. Official Gamer Elite 01 says, what is the best gas card 2019? Great question. You know, I think the other day I was looking at some stuff that I needed to do as far as videos that I needed to do that I need to make, and I think I was looking at one of these cards here that I thought was possibly a good gas card. Wow, I'm such a nerd. So I just pulled it up that quickly on the internet, and it's going to be the Dux Unlimited. It's Dux Unlimited credit card. You get 5% back on gas purchases. That's so funny that I was going through my phone last night through my notes, and I was like, dude, I have a lot of videos that I need to still make, and making these videos they're fun, but they're a lot of work too, to be honest with you. But anyway, the Dux Unlimited credit card is a 5% gas, 5% cashback gas card, or not gas card, but you get 5% cash back on that particular on that. Now I have no idea when it comes to redeeming it if you have to redeem it towards their store and whatnot, but that's the answer to that question. Um, if anybody else has any answers to that question as far as what's the best um, gas card there is right now in 2019, please feel free to answer Official Gamer Elite 01's question. Jesus says the U.S. Bank Cash Plus is great for 5% back on utilities, cell phone, internet streaming, fast food. Yeah, I use mine for cell phone and utilities for sure. Those two, like, I rack up the points with that, and like real quickly too, to be honest with you. Jorge says, "Hey Dwayne, did you refinance your Capital One auto loan?" I did not. I wanted to. My loan right now is 7.7, the APR, which is clearly not good, but it's clearly not bad either. And at the time that I tried to do a refi, I wasn't qualified. So I just stopped trying. I think I tried probably back in like 2017, I want to say, to be honest with you. Um, I don't think I tried in 2018, but I mean, it's not even a big deal. My car note is insanely cheap. I pay like $279 a month. So I really just pay $300, and I pay $150 every other week. So I really pay every other week no matter what. So like sometimes I get paid on Fridays. So sometimes I will make 3 payments of $150 in a month if we have 5 Fridays in that month. So in other words, I sneak in payments that way. I sneak in a couple of payments throughout the year that way by paying the $150, and also instead of letting my interest accumulate for 30 days or 31 days, I chop it in half because I'm paying every other week no matter what. And this is actually really helpful no matter what your total is, right? Whatever your car note is, even if you don't pay anything extra and you just take the exact amount that you pay for your car note and you just pay it bi-weekly, you know, like make 2 payments a month. So you split if your car note was $300, you pay $150 and another $150. You do that twice a month. You will actually save yourself interest, and you will save yourself time on that particular car loan. If you have a 5 or 6 year car loan, you'll shave off a couple of months by paying it that way. The same thing is true for your mortgage. You will shave off some serious time if you take whatever your mortgage payment is and split it in half and make 2 payments every single month. And now, of course, if you pay extra with those 2 payments, if you know, like if it's $10 extra on one payment and $10 extra on the next payment, you're going to be saving yourself quite a bit of money and time. So that's just kind of food for thought for you guys. All right, let me see here. Okay, okay. I'm just gonna stop reading the comments. I'm gonna stop because I'm insanely behind. So, okay, so I'm just gonna jump. I'm gonna share my screen with you guys quickly here. Here we go. Sweet. I don't know. That thing keeps popping up, and that keeps freaking me out. All right. Okay, here we go. So here's this website here, which is one of my favorite websites. This is bankrate.com, and I love this site. It has a lot of stuff on here. It's funny, I'm moving stuff around that you guys can't see that's on my screen. So anyway, here's the site, and this site is really, really dope. As you can see here, it has different tabs at the very top. So at the very top, you're looking at mortgages, you're looking at banking. There's a lot of things that you can do here at this particular site. Um, Golly, I have stuff in the way like crazy on the screen. All right, so as you can see here over on the left, okay, I just totally clicked something. Let's go back. I didn't want to do that. All right, so as you can see here, you have compare lenders, you have mortgage rates, refinance rates, mortgage lender reviews, so on and so forth. There's a lot of stuff here that you guys can see. This is just under the mortgage tab. You could use calculators, you could, find out how much house you can afford. Clearly you guys are smart, you guys are readers, so you can definitely check this out on your own. But I definitely wanted to share this website with you, which once again is bankrate.com. And it is a solid site. Me personally, I always come on here, and it's actually kind of sad now that I'm looking at it because there's a lot of stuff on this site, like a lot. I never look at anything. I really never look at anything except for banking and credit cards, to be honest with you. So it's kind of funny now. I'm looking at, there's loans, there's investing. Okay, wow, this is a very legit site. I'm saying wow because the brokerage reviews, there's a lot of good companies over here, as you guys can see on the screen. I mean, TD Ameritrade, there's a lot. I mean, there's basically all the ones that are insanely important that we know, especially like the first 6 or 7. So that is a really big deal. There's stuff on here about home equity. There's stuff on here about insurance. Of course, I have Geico. But this site has a lot of information. There's personal finance on here. There's retirement on here. It's so weird that I really have never clicked on any of these tabs prior to today. I never clicked on them, but I never even pay attention to what else is going on there, to be honest with you. So anyway, what I like to do a lot is I like to come and check out the banking section. Okay, so recently, I was moving a lot of money around recently because I have some stuff that I need to take care of. So I'm always interested in some kind of savings account or money market account, basically any account that I can stack my money in and get a decent return. So I always click on the savings money market account tab. I never really look at the credit cards just because clearly, there's a lot that I know about credit cards and I really don't need any more credit cards. But I click on the savings and money market account tab all the time. And this is where I come to kind of get my good deal, to be honest with you. Right here, you can see that it's showing that you got, let's see, the city. You can have a city account. This is a savings account with Citibank, and you can earn 2.36%, which is really, really cool. A lot of the things that I look at when I'm looking at a particular savings account or a money market account is what's the minimum requirement to open the account, and then of course if there's any fees. So when you're interested in getting a specific online account, whether it's a savings account or not, and I keep saying or not because I actually use another website, which is Doctor of Credit. And that is a great site. I subscribe to that site because that site is really awesome in regards to letting you know what's what. So I just kind of pulled it up here to kind of show you guys. Doctorofcredit.com is really, really good. You can subscribe to the site, and by subscribe I mean you can sign, log into their little newsletter or log in to participate and get their newsletter. And you'll get emails every single Monday as to what's going on in the credit card world as well as banking. So sometimes there are offers where you can have like a checking account, and if you deposit $10,000 in the bank and you let that sit there, you can earn anywhere between $200, $350, depending on the bank. Now, a lot of you guys may be leery about doing stuff like that, but me personally, I've been doing like online accounts and online banking since 2002. And in 2002, I was a little pup. I was very young in 2002, but I've been doing that. So the reason why I said that is because I want to make sure you guys are confident. There's nothing to be afraid of. I mean, those accounts are really, really awesome. And, I would encourage you to have a look at that for sure, because that's an easy way to make money just by having your money sit there. So once again, I like to come to the site and I like to look at the savings account. But if you scroll down, because I'm going to be scrolling down here, you can excuse me, you can see some different figures here and different banks, right? So it says best savings accounts and rates as of July 2019. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be pulling the trigger on this account, the VO Bank account. Um, I've had my eye on this one for a while. It's now the highest one, and this fluctuates a lot. Out of this account here, I currently have I have a Citibank account, but that doesn't matter. I have CIT Bank. I do have a savings account with them, and that account when I signed up was 2.40, so that was really cool. Of course, it's a little lower now. I have I don't remember the name of it, but I I have a Sally Mae account. The Sally Mae account, when I signed up for that account, it was 2.20 APY. So as you can see here, there's a bunch of different accounts, and of course you can click on it, and it'll kind of tell you what you need to do as far as what the minimum deposit is, and if there's any monthly fees. You definitely want to pay attention. A prime example would be right here where it says what to watch for. Okay, so it says there's a $5 dormant account fee per month after 12 months without customer initiated activity. Clearly, if you're not putting money into your savings account, you should know, and more importantly, you should just close the account, because for some reason, some of us are, we forget, and that's fine. But like, if you forget and you let it sit there for 12 months, which 12 months is a long time to forget about a savings account, to be honest with you, because you should be trying to save money on a monthly basis, even if it's a smaller portion. So you definitely want to make sure you pay attention to that. But this is a good account, and basically, in order to open this account with VO Bank, you just need $100 minimum to open the account. There is no specific amount that you need to have to maintain monthly in order to avoid, paying a monthly fee. Some of these accounts are really, really good in that they have, maybe like a $1 minimum deposit and $1 that you need to have in your account, and the account is free. So a lot of you guys may have some hangups about making an account like this, but I want to tell you, like I said, since 2001, the very first account that I had like this was with Virtual Bank, and I'm pretty sure Virtual Bank is still in business today. I'm pretty sure they are, because I'm a nerd like that. But I don't remember at the time what it was, what my interest was. Here you go, Virtual Bank. So Virtual Bank has been around for a long time. Of course, they're hitting you here with CDs. I don't really do CDs a lot. Actually, I haven't done CDs in a very, very long time. But I just want to make sure that you guys know that these accounts are legit, and all of these accounts are FDIC insured, so you shouldn't have to worry unless you're depositing more than $250,000. And if you have more than $250,000, chances are you're probably not going to be putting your money in a online savings account or checking account. Probably not. You're probably going to be investing elsewhere. So anyway, I just really want to share that with you guys real quickly, because that is something that I use a lot. I like that website, and as you can see, they offer a wealth of information. Like, there's so much on there as far as what they offer. Okie dokie. Let's see here. All right, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm reading some of these comments. The Coin Alley says I've never cruised either, but would love to. Okay, cruise. I'm assuming you're talking about a cruise, like a cruise. I've never been on a cruise either, guys, and I would like to as well. I definitely should. Austin says my average age of credit account is down to 3 years and 6 months. Time to take a break for 6 months or so. Austin, that's funny. My average age of credit is like 2 years and 10 months on one of my bureaus, and I think like maybe 3 years on another. So I definitely need to take a break. I need to take a break for like 5 years, to be honest with you. But that probably won't happen. There's still some credit cards that I need to get, but I totally understand what you're saying, Austin. Tyrone says, Austin, you need a longer break than that. That's funny. Oh goodness. Um, uh, Sopwith. I don't know if Bankrate has an Android app. To be honest, I don't even know if they have an app. To be honest with you, um, so there's that. Okay, cool. So, guys, now if you have any more questions, now is a really, really good time to ask. I'll do my best to answer the questions. Of course, we have people in the chat, the live stream that has been answering questions all along, and I really, really appreciate you guys. If you have any questions, don't hesitate at all. Definitely slap them in the chat here, and I'll do my best to answer them as soon as I see it. Um, yeah. So I really appreciate you guys stopping by for another episode of our live stream here. Like I said, there was supposed to be a live stream tomorrow at 6:30 on David's channel, which is Travel Explore Click. That's David's channel. David's been doing a lot of live streaming recently, or not even recently, I mean, just period. Let's see here. Oh wow, cool! I have a couple of subscribers so far this evening after I started the live stream. That is pretty cool. Um, okay, just checking my email here. I was kind of hoping to see if David had replied to my email in regards to the live stream, but basically on that particular live stream, David and I are going to be talking about credit. Well, I guess he's going to ask me about credit, which is pretty cool, and then he's going to ask me how I got started with credit cards and points and all that good stuff. So like for you guys that are here, that's not necessarily new information. However, whenever we do that collaboration, I definitely want to tell you guys and give you the opportunity to stop by. So it clearly won't be on a Monday because Monday is our day. So I will tell you guys in the live stream, Monday before whatever day it is that we're going to be doing the live on his channel. The live was supposed to be tomorrow at 6:30, but your boy is swamped, insanely swamped. So anyway, real quickly, if you guys have any questions here, even if you're watching this back on the replay, if you have any questions, slap them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer the questions when I see it. Credit strong. What do you mean credit strong? What is credit strong, Tyrone? Let me go over here. Look it up real quick, I guess. Okay, so that it says a reliable way to build credit and savings. Interesting. Um, a division of Austin Capital Bank. Okay, sorry guys, I was kind of looking up what Tyrone meant about credit strong. I wasn't quite sure what he was talking about, so I had to Google it real quick. A pimp says my girlfriend just got 3 secured cards. Dwayne, I was telling her about keeping a low utilization, but sometimes life happens. Just to be sure, if she charges $200 on the card, her score won't be affected. Um, Her score would probably be affected because it's going to affect her utilization. It depends on what the limit is across all of her cards. And of course, when she pays that off, her utilization is going to be lower. So her score should go back up, whatever amount. I mean, in reality, I wouldn't even worry about that unless you know that you're going to apply for something. You're going to apply for a car loan or a mortgage or a credit card. You want to make sure you clean up your credit and make sure your utilization is anywhere between 0 and 3%. If you want to really, maximize that, and then, kind of have it there for a month or two before you apply for whatever it is you want to do. Otherwise, I wouldn't even worry about it. To be honest with you, I wouldn't even worry about it because it doesn't really matter until you need your credit for something. Rod, thanks for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you, sir. It's always nice to see a friendly face. Tyrone says it's a self-lender ripoff. Okay, credit strong. Okay, wow. Yeah, I mean the site. I don't know. I mean, clearly it's not for me per se, but hey, you never know. Sorry, I'm laughing at D's comment to Tyrone. That's funny. Which credit card is that, Austin? In regards to your Chase card? Hey, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by, watching from Puerto Rico. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, don't make fun of my whatever attempt that was to say Puerto Rico. You know what I mean? But I appreciate you stopping by, man. Thanks a lot. Joshua says, Dwayne, did you completely end everything with Chase? Now, here's the thing, man. Dude, I got an email from doctorofcredit.com. You know, his newsletter. I think it was like last Monday. The letters normally come out on Mondays. I think it was last Monday or maybe the Monday before that, and it was talking about opening a Chase business account and completing 5 transactions within however many days. I don't remember, but it was something insanely easy, and you would get $300. And I was like, oh my god, like, like that's super easy. And I do currently have a Chase checking account, but honestly, I will be ending my relationship with Chase. I mean, Chase is great. You know, they're just doing their job, and that's fine. I understand and respect that. Um, I wish that I would not have gotten approved for a credit card or even a checking account if that was the case. You know what I mean? That would have made it easier, but you know, there's no hard feelings in regards to Chase. I mean, they're doing their thing. But for me personally, I will be taking all of my money elsewhere. I am going to be closing that account really, really soon. I'm waiting for work to get my direct deposit straight. They keep making my direct deposit to my Chase account, and I'm like, why? I've already submitted this information like 2, 3 weeks ago. Why are we still paying me on this account? So whenever that gets straightened out, I will no longer be banking with Chase. Chase is cool. It's been good to me. I mean, I got $200 when I opened my account because I got like a coupon from the internet about opening. I think it was Total Access Checking was the type of account it was, and I had to go in the branch with the coupon code. They emailed me, and I did get $200 for opening that account with direct deposit. So, um, like I said, Chase has been good to me. I mean, I have no hard feelings. I think I will try to reestablish a relationship with them in the future, but this is clearly going to be a minimum of 2 years from now. I'm pretty sure I'll be okay not having a relationship with Chase because, yeah, I have a bad taste in my mouth in regards to that. So there's that. Ebony says, "Does Quick Tip offers gas credit card? Because my auntie wants me to get one and add her as authorized user to help her build credit, but I'm not sure whether or not I should." Um, I mean, you could add your aunt to a regular credit card. You don't need to get a specific card. You know, if you already have one, you can add her to that, and that will benefit her the same way. She doesn't need to use the card for it to benefit her. You could just add her to your card, and she doesn't need to get a card. To be honest with you, you can add her, and some credit card companies will allow you to add somebody and not send a card out. Some of them will allow you to add somebody and you have to send a card out. But either way, you can get the card and not give it to her, and it will still benefit her score. So let me know how that goes. Okay, Joshua says, I did the $300 thing with Chase last month. Literally, just got one direct deposit, and they gave me the money 3 days later. Yeah, they were really good about giving me the money quickly back in 2017. I was like, this is freaking awesome. This is sweet. Um, was thinking about hitting Wells Fargo for the 400. Yeah, I saw that as well. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think the Wells Fargo one talks about having $25,000 in a business account and then completing, I think it was 10 transactions within 180 days. And you get, no, shoot, that's the one I just saw today. Wells Fargo has one where you get $1,000. It's a business account, and you get $1,000 if you deposit $25,000 and in a business account. It's like a business platinum something account with Wells Fargo. And then I think if you complete 10 transactions within 180 days, you get $1,000. I think the money has to sit in the account for I want to say 180 days. I'm not sure, but that also came out on the Doctor of Credit newsletter that they sent out today. So maybe we're talking about two different ones for sure. Um, Last name Lamy, Lamie. Totally not gonna butcher your first name, bro. In regards to what do I recommend for a savings account? It just really kind of depends on what your comfort level is. If you're okay with getting an online savings account because of a higher percentage, then I would recommend going to bankrate.com and kind of looking at some of the offers that they have underneath their savings and money market account and seeing what you're comfortable with as far as what the minimum requirement is and what the monthly requirements are. If you're not, then if you don't want to do that, then you may want to consider getting an account with Citibank. Citibank has a 2.36 APY right now. A Capital One 360 account is normally a decent amount as far as APY is concerned. So those are banks that have local branches. But once again, if you're interested in doing online savings account or money market account, go to bankrate.com and check that out and kind of just read up on that. Um, Dev Dolphy, I hope I said that right. You know what's funny about the direct deposit normally taking 4 to 6 weeks? It's actually super quick for my company. Normally, when you turn the paperwork in, they normally have it. Normally, they would have it to you by the second check, and I get paid weekly, right? So, like if I turned it in today, which is Monday, I would get paid next Friday in that correct account. But there's a lot of squirrely stuff going on at work right now. We're not a new company, but we're like a new branch of a bigger company, and so I guess we're going through some growing pains right now, to be honest with you. What? David, are you serious, bro? David says, I went from improving my credit to investing. I increased my 401k to 10%, soon 15%, which will be awesome. Congratulations on that. Started investing in blue chip stocks that pay monthly dividends. This began from watching your channel. Freaking awesome, bro. David, thank you for taking the time to say that. I appreciate you, and thanks for stopping by this live stream. Rod, you hit the nail right on the head, bro. I'm definitely with Navy Federal for sure. Okay, Austin has the Freedom Unlimited. All right, cool. Like I said, I don't know if you heard me say this early in the live stream, but I definitely had that card first. I think the Freedom is better, but I only think it's better because I know that the 5% adds up quicker than the 1.5%. But a lot of people just want the 1.5 because they don't have to worry about switching categories and all that good stuff. David says, I commented a few live streams before and I wanted you to know you helped me so much. Knowledge is power. David, what's crazy about that? I used to say that I used to make videos a lot talking about other things in the past. And I used to say knowledge is power all the time. So do your research. That was my thing. I used to say that a lot. And it's very true. Thank you for saying that, man. That's really freaking awesome. Okie dokie. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this thing up. Wow, okay. Mr. Walter says, Dwayne, looking to get a 55,000 auto loan through Navy Federal Credit Union. I have a 780 FICO score across the board, but only 2 years, 6 months of age. Do I need to add an AU for age? I already have 2 credit cards, 25K with them. Dude, I think you're good. I wouldn't even worry about it. You already have a relationship with Navy Federal Credit Union. I would just go for it. You know what I mean? You're going to spend money to add an AU, which could help you, and it may if it has some serious age on it, but I don't think it's necessary, to be honest with you. Okie dokie, guys. All right. I am going to end this live stream. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I will try to upload some more videos. I do have videos that I need to edit and haven't been doing so. I'll try to upload some more for you guys. Thank you so much for watching the live stream. My name is Dwayne with howtobuildcredittv.com, and I approve this video. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, take care and be blessed. Take care, guys. Have a good week. Peace. Later, guys.